You could be standing in a Costco aisle right now holding a product with an active safety recall on it, and the shelf tag won't tell you a thing. Today, we're covering the 7 products you need to avoid at Costco in July 2026. 5 tied to recalls happening right now. 2 quietly draining your wallet. Number 4 involves something that might be sitting in your freezer this week, so stick around. Let's start with number 1. The Vornado SRTH Small Room Tower Heater, item number 1002889. As of this month, it's sitting front and center on Costco's official recall page. And this isn't a regional issue. It's a full nationwide pull across every single U.S. location. Here's why that matters more than people think. Space heaters are already one of the top causes of residential house fires every year, according to fire safety data that's been consistent for decades. Manufacturers don't issue a heater recall for a cosmetic problem. They issue one when there's a confirmed defect serious enough to create real risk, whether that's an overheating internal component, a faulty shutoff sensor, or wiring that can spark under completely normal use. These heaters typically retail in the $50 to $80 range at Costco, and that low price point is exactly why so many households own 2 or 3 of them for different rooms. Which means if you bought one, there's a decent chance you bought more than one. Go check the item number on the base of every unit in your house today. Don't wait for a recall postcard to show up weeks from now, because a fire risk doesn't wait for the mail. Number 2. The Titan Pro 40-can soft-sided iceless collapsible cooler. On paper, this sounds completely harmless. It's just a cooler, but it's also under an active nationwide recall this month, listed right alongside the heater. Soft-sided coolers have different failure points than the hard plastic kind, and that's exactly why this one made the list. Because the material is flexible, trapped moisture inside the lining can lead to mold growth that isn't visible until you unzip it. Seams and zippers can fail under load, especially when they're packed full for a long trip. And in some cases, structural collapse can pinch or injure your hands while you're loading or unloading it. These coolers are popular precisely because they fold flat for storage, which means a lot of households only pull them out once or twice a year for a big trip. So you might not even know you own a recalled item until the moment you actually need it. If you grabbed one of these for a summer camping trip, a beach day, or a tailgate, check it before you pack it, not after you're 3 hours from home with a cooler full of food and no way to verify it's safe. Number 3 is the one that should make you stop and check your bathroom cabinet right now. Gas X Extra Strength Softgels, 125 milligrams, the 120 count bottle. Think about what makes this recall different from a recalled toy or appliance sitting in a garage. This is something you or a family member swallows multiple times a week in some households. Digestive health medications almost never land on a recall list unless there's a legitimate concern with the product itself, whether that's contamination during manufacturing, a labeling error, or an issue with the integrity of the softgel casing. These recalls tend to move slower in public awareness than food or electronics recalls too, because nobody's posting about their Gas X bottle on social media the way they would about a cooler or a heater. If this bottle is sitting in your medicine cabinet right now, stop using it immediately and bring it back to Costco for a full refund. No receipt required in most cases, since your purchase history is already tied to your membership number. Number 4 is the one I promised you at the top, and it's genuinely unsettling. Ajinomoto frozen ramen bowls and the Ajinomoto yakitori chicken with Japanese-style fried rice. Both were pulled after the manufacturer discovered that select lots may contain fragments of glass. Read that again. Glass in a frozen meal that millions of families microwave and eat directly out of the container. No plate required, often standing at the kitchen counter. The ramen bowls affected carry Best Buy dates stretching all the way from May 2026 through July 2027, which means even if you bought this months ago and it's been buried at the bottom of your freezer, there's a very real chance it's still within that recalled window right now. The fried rice recall covers products purchased between December 2024 and February 2026, with Best Buy dates running from November 2025 through January 2027, over a year of coverage. No injuries have been confirmed yet according to the official notice, but Costco is treating this as serious enough to proactively notify affected households directly, which is not something they do for minor issues. If you have either of these in your freezer, don't wait to find out the hard way. Number 5. Giovanni Rana Ravioli, specifically the 32-ounce packages shipped to Costco locations in Maryland and New Jersey, with best buy dates between May 14th and June 25th, 2026. Here's what makes this recall fundamentally different from a typical food safety scare. This isn't about bacteria, spoilage, or temperature abuse. It's about mislabeling. The product may actually contain shellfish that isn't declared anywhere on the packaging, which means the usual advice of just read the label carefully doesn't protect you here because the label itself is wrong. For a household with a shellfish allergy, that's about as serious as a recall gets, since there's no visual or textural way to detect the difference before it's too late. The product has already been pulled from shelves in both states, but recalls only work if the people who already bought it actually hear about it. If you're in that region and bought ravioli in the last 2 months, it's worth a 5-minute check of your freezer. Now let's shift gears because numbers 6 and 7 aren't about safety recalls. They're about Costco doing exactly what it's designed to do, which is make bulk purchasing look like an unbeatable deal even when the math doesn't actually hold up. Number 6. Bulk liquid cleaning products. Here's a fact that surprises most people. Bleach-based cleaners lose their sanitizing and stain-removing power after just 6 months. Not 2 years, not even 1 year, 6 months. And most other liquid cleaning formulas aren't much better, typically losing potency and fragrance somewhere between 12 and 18 months as the active ingredients break down. So picture the math here. You grab a massive 32-bottle case of spray cleaner because the per-unit price looks incredible next to your local grocery store's shelf price. But if it realistically takes your household 2 years to work through that entire case, which for most families it will, you're using weakened, less effective cleaner for more than half of that supply, meaning you're paying full bulk price for a product that's doing half the job by the time you actually use it. The fix is simple. Buy powdered cleaning products in bulk instead, since they don't carry the same expiration problem and stay stable far longer, and only buy liquid cleaners in a size you can realistically finish within about a year. And finally, number 7, the 2-gallon jugs of milk. This one seems small on its own, but it adds up fast for the average household. Costco sells milk in jugs that are physically fused together in pairs, meaning you can't just grab 1 gallon. The moment you pick it up, you've committed to 2. On top of that, the container shape is genuinely awkward to pour from, seemingly designed more for efficient stacking on the warehouse floor than for actual use at home. Ask around, and you'll find plenty of people who've spilled milk pouring straight from a Costco jug more than once. For a smaller household, say 2 or 3 people, that's frequently more milk than you'll actually use before it turns, especially with kids who might go through phases of barely touching it. And no bulk discount is worth watching a half-gallon of spoiled milk get poured down the drain a week later. If your family isn't realistically finishing 2 full gallons within about a week, this is one item where the bulk savings math simply doesn't hold up, no matter how good the ounce price looks on the shelf tag. So here's your full recap before you head out the door. The Vornado tower heater and the Titan Pro cooler are both under active nationwide recall as of this month. Check your item numbers immediately on every unit you own. The Gas X Softgels are recalled and should come out of your medicine cabinet right now, no exceptions. The Ajinomoto ramen bowls and fried rice may contain glass fragments, with best by dates stretching well into 2027, so don't assume your freezer stock is safe just because you bought it months ago. The Giovanni Rana Ravioli in Maryland and New Jersey may contain undeclared shellfish, and bulk cleaning products along with those 2-gallon milk jugs are the quiet money traps that cost families more than they save over time, even though they look like the smarter deal standing in the aisle. Costco moves fast, recalls get issued, products get pulled, and new items get restocked constantly. And the average shopper never sees the notice until it's already too late to matter. If this saved you a trip back to the returns counter or saved you from grabbing one of these off the shelf this week, hit subscribe because we track every Costco recall and value trap the moment it happens. And next time you walk through those doors, you'll already know exactly what to leave behind.